The passage chosen for today's devotion from Bible is Malachi chapter 2, verse 17 to chapter 3, verse 5. Malachi began by confronting those who questioned God's love. Now he confronts those who question God's justice. Jeremiah, among others, asked God, "Why does the way of the wicked prosper? Why do all the faithless live at ease?" There is nothing wrong in such questions. Malachi, however, exposes an attitude of cynicism about God's justice. His audience was probably looking enviously at some of the foreigners the Babylonians had settled in Judah, who had grown wealthy and oppressed the Judeans. They had grown cynical as they waited for God to judge these people in the way they wanted. This led them to flout the covenant laws, as listed in Malachi chapter 3, verse 5. For Christians, the antidote to cynicism is the assurance that Jesus' resurrection gives of his return as judge. God declares that he will come to execute justice. When a dignitary visited a city in the ancient world, a herald went ahead to prepare the way, in part by removing obstacles from the road. God's messenger will remove spiritual and moral roadblocks. The phrase "my messenger" plays on Malachi's name but refers to someone yet to come. Mark chapter 1, verse 2 sees this promise fulfilled in John the Baptist. We don't know whether Malachi's hearers would have understood the Lord and the messenger of the covenant as the same person, but both designations fit Jesus. Malachi warns the Judeans that in their desire for God's judgment they should remember that God will deal with them first. However, God's intention is not to destroy but to refine. First the Levites and then the whole community. Their worship will only be acceptable to God when there is a return to moral behavior and social justice for all. Paul warns Christians to avoid a similar refining judgment. For the Lord is a God of justice, blessed are all who wait for him. Ask God to begin refining you now with the help of the Holy Spirit's power, using the prayer in Psalm chapter 139, verses 23 and 24.